Hollow Knight excels at drawing you in to see everything while simultaneously providing you freedom to experience the game on your own terms. This freedom extends to exploring this decaying world. There are few mechanical roadblocks to progression. True, there are platforming challenges, and you may need certain items to move on in the story. But the main gatekeepers in this game are the bosses and the player's skill at dispatching them. In this way, Hollow Knight combines two games' features to serve as its main mechanical influences: Super Metroid and Dark Souls. Of the two, I am most familiar with Super Metroid, so let's start there. In Super Metroid, most progression is blocked off by power-ups. Can't reach that ledge? You need the high jump boots. You can progress through this linear intended pathway by the developers and complete the game as they laid it out. But if you're skilled enough, you can sequence break. This freedom tied to player skill is mirrored in Dark Souls, but the gatekeepers in that game are the bosses. Your ability to defeat these bosses will govern your speed of progression and your ability to take over the experience. Hollow Knight contains elements of both. Super Metroid is far more forgiving when you fail a sequence break than Hollow Knight, however. The game is generally more difficult, but has mechanics built in to mitigate this difficulty. If the knight dies, he can recollect the Lost Geo by killing his shade, which remains. The shade grows more powerful with the knight, but it is rarely difficult to defeat. The challenge is not dying on the return trip. Although mechanic is added to the game to make at least a few of these trips unnecessary. As the knight grows, his tools for traversal of the world increase, and his versatility to the player grows. This leads to more sequences that can be broken and easier boss encounters. But it is totally possible to overcome a boss out of sequence through player skill alone. Super Metroid also influences the design of the world itself. Hollow Knight weaves a cohesive, interconnected world with unique locales and imaginative themes. Each area tells its own story, and you are encouraged to explore every cranny to find more. At the same time, areas connect in very organic ways.